You got to give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
What is up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's go right into the news. If the people could see my face, that'd be awesome, Chris. We're on the wrong thing once again.
Sorry about that.
You're killing me, Chris.
I'm killing myself here.
What are we doing? Can we please click on the right thing? I got it here. Okay. Main cam. There we go. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? So we haven't uploaded on YouTube for Drama Alert in quite some time on YouTube. But we upload every single day on Snapchat. And I see you guys on Twitter. I see you guys complaining. Come back to YouTube. Come back to YouTube. It doesn't make sense right now because I'm building a whole studio for Drama Alert so we can do it back on YouTube. Right now I have to drive 40 minutes to my other house to do it. It's a whole mess. It's a horror ordeal. It's much easier to make content daily over on the Snapchat, but we'll come back. So what I was thinking is maybe we could do Drama Alert live once a week, a recap of what is going on in the community. And there is something going on in the community. We have a fight tomorrow night. Misfits 2, people. That's right. And we have Ryan Taylor. Do you guys remember him? The Headbutt King. He had that match. It was Deji versus, what is that guy? I forgot he was supposed to fight KSI and he dropped out. You know what? Can't even remember his name. He's so irrelevant. But anyhow, on that card, Ryan Taylor, a fellow YouTuber here, he was fighting DK Money, headbutted him. It was a big scandal. And then Ryan Taylor was supposed to fight Slim. And they got into a brawl in a hotel lobby, right? Slim injured his eye. The fight got called off. Ryan Taylor was banned from boxing, okay? You guys remember all this story, right? We covered it right here. Well, guess what? The PBA said, Ryan Taylor, you're allowed to box again as long as you donate $5,000 to charity. He didn't pay it until like the last minute, but he did pay it. So we're going to see that revenge match tomorrow night. Slim versus Ryan Taylor. And it's like, I don't see how Ryan Taylor can win. Ryan Taylor can't box. Slim has knocked out 4 different opponents. So big match tomorrow with that. And of course, the headline of that, Jay Swindler from TGF Bros fighting Churdleys. Churdleys, popular content creator with 5 million subscribers. Now, I think we have some clips of some of these guys. If we have Churdleys, I want to show you Churdleys real quick.
Yeah, I got you.
All different types of antics going on.
Let's see here. We got Shirley's right here for you.
Building.
All right, give me 1 sec.
Well, see, if you were signed into mine, you wouldn't have ads, but you're signed into yours.
I got it. So we have Churdley's here.
All right, let's see this. He's messing around. This guy is messing around.
I'm so sorry, Jay Swindler, but you're gonna be kissing the canvas like none
So let's
other.
stop it right there. Here's the thing with Churnleys. Nobody knows if he can actually fight. No one knows. It's a mystery, all right? I talked to Jay Swindler, and Jay Swindler's like, do you have any footage of Churdley's fight? I'm like, I don't think anybody does. So we're kind of going into this Misfits 2 tomorrow night on DAZN. And listen, it's free. It's not even a pay-per-view. If you have a DAZN subscription, well, I shouldn't say free. If you have DAZN subscription, this event, there's no extra pay for it. You get that for free with your DAZN subscription. No one knows what's going to happen with Churnleys. What else do we have on that card? Oh, a big thing happened today at the weigh-in. There's 2 girls that are fighting on this same card tomorrow night. One of them is Astrid Wet, and she's fighting another Only Girls fan. And do we have that clip?
We do.
All right, let's play that clip right now. You guys got to see this. She tried to kiss JJ. This is a bad clip of it. The other girl was trying to say, oh, you don't have a boyfriend. You don't have a boyfriend. She's like, if I didn't have a boyfriend, would I do this? leaned in for a kiss with KSI. KSI said no. Oh, what a great clip that was. So yeah, big event tomorrow. I see Jay Swindler winning. I see Slim winning without a shadow of a doubt. And if you think that they're going to win, like I think they're going to win, you need to place your bets. My sponsor, Mybookie. First of all, you can place bets on everything. The NFL, soccer, boxing, anything, the UFC. If you get over there, sign up to Mybookie and you deposit up to $1,000, they will match you what you deposit. And they do have betting lines for this event. And I believe I put those screenshots in there. I want to bring up the odds on this. The odds. Because it's really interesting. I think Slim is a negative. I just put them in the, here, let me pull this up real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Let me pull this up real quick. Okay, so betting on Slim, negative 400. Negative 400. Betting on Ryan Taylor, a positive 250. And let's see, who else do we have here? Jay Swindler, negative 260. Churnley's positive 180. So those are the odds on that. Get over to Mybookie, sign up using code KEEM. Whatever you deposit, up to $1,000, they'll match you on that and place your bets on this Misfit boxing today. Who do you guys think is going to win? Who do you guys think this is going to win tomorrow? And which fight are you most excited for, chat? Let me know in the comments and we'll bring that up. Also, Deji, we got to talk about Deji. Deji has a fight with Floyd Mayweather, people. And I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I want to live in a world where the internet breaks. It just doesn't work anymore. And how does that happen? If somehow, some way, Deji knocks out Floyd Mayweather, I mean, too many people would be rushing to Twitter at once. I think the internet would actually break. Now, I'm looking at the chat right now. Chat is all saying Slim is going to win. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Go to Mybookie, use code KEEM, sign up. I mean, there's no way Ryan Taylor can beat Slim. I mean, anything can happen in boxing. We're talking about it right now with Deji versus Floyd Mayweather. I really want to try to figure out how this happened. Because we know Floyd is out there, he's fighting, multiple different people, still trying to make some money, not real pro fights, he's just grabbing a bag in retirement. But how does this happen? Deji gets one. But to be fair, Deji has more pro wins than Logan Paul. Never really thought about it that way, have we? So it's going to be interesting. I'm excited for that. Good luck, Deji. You have all of our support. Big story happened last week. Yes, this is live, people. This is live. A big story happened last week on Twitch. A little story called Poggergate. One in the story, if you've seen this. Now, we didn't cover it on Drumler on YouTube, but we've been covering it on Snapchat nonstop. I've been covering it on my Twitter. And, of course, I've covered it on my new podcast, The Keemstar Show. Let me give you a quick recap of what took place. So there was this streamer known as Slick. Slick was a very good friend with Mizkif. And the OTK, what is it called, Chris? The OTK?
OTK, yeah.
Do we have a picture of Mizkif or Slick or any of these people that maybe we could bring up and kind of...
Sure, we can give context to that, right?
Let's get some context to this. So this is the Twitch streamer, very popular, Mizkif. And maybe him and his girlfriend, because they're both involved.
True, we can bring up Maya as well.
Yeah, Poggergate, people. This is stop asking if it's live. This is live, and we're gonna get way better. This is our first live stream. Give us a break. So that is his girl, Maya. Popular Twitch streamers. Long story short, a different Twitch streamer known as Adriana Lee went to one of these Twitch parties. She had a little bit too much to drink and she passed out. When Adriana Lee, and we're going to bring a picture of her up right now, when she woke up the next morning, her friends told her that Slick came into the room, was feeling on her chest, and kissed her. So a claim of SA. Now, before Adriana Lee had a chance to even come public with a longer tweet with her story of what took place and what her friends told her, Mizkif organized his friends and his girlfriend to go over to the alleged victim's house and to allegedly coerce her into saying that this was not an SA situation. Well, it all came out about Mizkif's involvement and him covering up SA. He left the internet for a couple weeks. I mean, all these people were canceled, done. But were they? Because if any other YouTuber covered up SA, a TikToker covered up SA, if anybody did this, right, their career would be done and over with. Not for Twitch streamers. Completely different. When Mizkif returned back to Twitch just a few weeks later, he had more viewers than ever. 70,000 viewers. He gained over 1,500 new subscribers. And subscribers on Twitch are not like subscribers on YouTube. Those subscribers on Twitch are $5 a month, okay? So it was like over $9,000 he made in just that. And that's not talking about donations, any of that stuff. He made out like a bandit. So you would assume on his return, he was very apologetic, you know, said, hey, you made a big mistake, said, sorry, something. That's not what we saw. In fact, we saw Mizkif actually playing the victim, saying that he's having a hard time sleeping. And we got that clip now.
So much. I just walked away. I had to. I could not sit there and react to it or see it or look at it. It was just so much. I had to walk away. I think the smartest thing I did in this whole situation is I walked away. Because I think that helped me a lot, is by just not talking. Like, I just shut up. That honestly is the
Thanks for the $2 donation.
Shut the fuck up. Like, you just got to shut up. It was been the shittiest 3 weeks of my life, easily. Easily the shittiest 3 weeks of my life. I barely sleep. I'm letting you know, I don't sleep. No, I don't sleep. I'm on 3 hours of sleep, maybe. I have night terrors all night. That's all I have.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about a person who covered up an essay. The victim was in her most vulnerable state. She was sleeping, okay? She wakes up to find out while she was sleeping that she was essayed. And this dude is complaining about having problems sleeping? What about the poor victim? She's thinking, and I interviewed her on my podcast, and I talked to her on my podcast, she's thinking every time she goes to bed, maybe Slick's going to come through the door and start fondling her again. The fact that he even played this card, unbelievable. But ladies and gentlemen, it gets way worse from Mizkif on his return stream here on Twitch because he started making jokes about it. That's right. He clicked on a sexual harassment training video and watched it on stream. Roll it.
You're really trying to put yourself in the middle, huh? How is it?
It looks like this
What
is
is
a
he
clip
doing?
of
Is he watching
Hassan
sexual
reacting to
harassment?
his stream.
Yeah, the thing is that Mizkif deleted the actual VOD
Okay.
and all the videos on top of that were copyright strike because he was putting music in to not have other streamers.
Oh, I see what he did.
So this is realistically the only clip. That's
Okay, well,
wrong.
I mean, you get the point. You get the point. I mean, this was just a middle finger in the air to the victim and to all victims. I mean, this was the worst way the worst apology. Did he even say sorry?
No.
I believe he said sorry before he left, right?
He realistically kind of didn't. And that's the problem, is that he never really took accountability for the situation outside of this sucks. This sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like that's
Guys, this is live. I can see you in the chat all asking if it's live. This is live. We are live.
You're shocking him, Gabe.
Crazy Slick, who is the alleged person that did the essay, donated $2. And he said, I'll do it again.
Jesus Christ.
These people are taking no accountability. Obviously, that's not really him. That's fake. That's a
Right.
little troll. But thank you for the dono. So, look, Mizkif covered up an essay, him and his girlfriend at the time, comes back, not a real apology, but it's about to get even worse because last night, now people are upset, very upset about this and all these jokes. Wait, do we have the other joke where he said about the cover-up?
I believe we can pull that up, actually.
Let's pull that up.
Yeah, let me grab that for you real quick.
Let's pull up that first because that was not it. On his return stream,
Right.
he had a worker there, and the worker was saying that he's been covering up.
Yeah, he was getting a tattoo of one of his emotes on his leg. And
Yeah.
he made a joke about being like a cover-up specialist, and Mizkif just, does not look good for him, I'll be honest, man.
We got a $10 dono asking if they should buy a shirt. Yeah, that is at keemstar.com. And we'll talk about... No, don't put that in there.
Sure.
Just focus on what we're doing.
Gotcha.
We got this clip. Let's play this clip real quick.
Is I am a master at cover-ups and reconstruction.
Me too, for 4 years.
Excuse me.
How is he making that joke? How is he making that joke? If we could be real for a minute, because I know, we're all a little bit immature and crazy online, right? Myself included. You've seen it so many times. This girl passed out at a party, all right? She wasn't even conscious, and they covered it up. And for those that don't know, Mizkif and OTK, Pokimane, like their little friend group and stuff, these are the guys that are already always preaching, like, what's the correct term, Chris? What am I looking for?
Moral grandstanding.
Moral grandstanding type people, Like, they're the good guys. That covered up an SA. And there's no accountability. And there's no consequences. He's making more money. So things are about to get way worse. A new victim of SA has come out, and she put out this tweet. I actually spoke to her yesterday. Go ahead and read that for us, Chris.
Sure. Mizkif called himself the master of cover-ups for 4 years. I wonder how long he can cover up my assault from PAX East of 2019. I'm not going to keep this on my profile for long, but just long enough for the right people to see.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Those tweets got deleted, and then she put up a brand new tweet. But her Twitter is privated, Chris, so I put a screenshot. It should be in the docket somewhere.
Yeah, this is a link to example tweet. Let's see here.
If not, I can just read it real quick if you don't have it. Oh, you got it.
We got it.
All right, let's pull that up right now. What did she say in that?
I'm currently compiling texts, receipts, VODs, and trying to get my previous Twitter back for DMs. I will be away this weekend, so I'll try to do my best to keep everyone updated with what I can legally share. For further clarification, Miz is the only party involved.
Yeah. So first of all, we're going to read all super chats and all that at the end, people. And to the question, yes, we will be doing Drum Alert Live once a week from now on. If you could bring that up one more time, just because I want to stay on topic here.
Sure.
The very last sentence, read that.
For further clarification, Miz is the only party
Miz is
involved.
the only party involved. So I spoke to her. Last night in private. And she told me what the story is. And it's not my place to say. But what she just said there publicly is true. What she told me is that Miz was the only person involved in this essay. So now it's covering up essay. All right. Now it's involved allegedly in an essay story that's about to come out. This girl is just gathering receipts. This girl and other essay victims are furious at Miz's comeback stream and how he made all these jokes and how he laughed about it. So, yeah, I hope there's real consequences. I hope there's real consequences because as of right now, they're just making money. But speaking about money, one YouTuber recently is broke. And if we could start with the meme that I've tweeted out on Boogie2988.
Gotcha.
It's on my Twitter. It should be one of the newer tweets. If you could scroll down real quick.
Got it for you right here.
All right, pull that up. 1 year ago, Boogie2988 tweeted, "I'm finally rich." And just 5 days ago, he, or excuse me, I shouldn't say tweet it. He uploaded a video with the thumbnail, "I'm finally rich." 5 days ago, he uploaded a video e-bagging, asking his fans to send him donations. So in 1 year, he is broke. Now, he says in the video that he deposited all the money into, or excuse me, he made all the money in the crypto world, right? And the crypto market has crashed. So now he is, now he's dead broke. So I confronted Boogie. Do we have that on the podcast? Maybe we could play a clip of that.
We do actually have that. Let's pull this up.
And guys, if you are unaware, and let me explain the podcast real quick before we play this. I started a new podcast, co-host Seville Pancakes. He's crazy. He's definitely going to get this show banned one day. And I haven't promoted it on Drama Alert yet. I have put out a little few promotions through the community tab here on Drama Alert, but I haven't really pushed it because I wanted to test a lot of stuff out first before I told you guys about it. There's two reasons. That's one reason. So now we got the show in a good place. Things are running smooth. We got, tech issues all figured out and whatnot. So I decided to tell you about it now. But the other thing that I really wanted to do is I wanted to let it grow organically, if you will. I wanted to have like a real fan base because y'all know there's so many of you here watching right now. You're not really fans, you're viewers, right? And there's a difference between a fan and a viewer. You watch because you're interested. If you're a fan, like you love Drama Alert, right? And so what I wanted to do on this new podcast, instead of like just trying to play the YouTuber game and get a bunch of viewers, I wanted to build a fan base of real fans first. And I think we've done that. So I'm okay going on my bigger platform to tell you about my podcast, The Keemstar Show. It's on YouTube. Here's a clip right now where I confronted Boogie about him being poor.
Right. This is also the clip where you're offering him a business plan too, right?
Oh, I gave him a great business plan.
This is the business plan clip.
I'll call Leafy if you guys stop spamming.
Don't listen to the chat, Keem.
Why?
They're gonna keep doing that for the rest of your life if you give in.
Well, this one time I will. I'll call Leafy.
All right, sounds good.
All right. If you sell me the
Oh my God, are you fucking serious right
Chris, what are you doing? We can't watch YouTube ads.
now? No,
What
I
is
got
happening?
It. I got it. It would just cut out because of the ads.
Do you not have premium?
Unfortunately, couldn't afford it at the time.
Okay, well, you can afford it now.
Yeah, I could.
You can afford it now.
I can afford it now. I did quit my job for this.
Okay, all right, let's play it. For a reasonable amount. All right, $5,000 or less because you're a good guy. Okay, stop. So I'm trying to buy Boogie2988's golden play button for 1 million subs for $5,000. I'm negotiating a deal. He needs money. Y'all know how I collect these like play buttons. Actually, do you guys know that I got the Ace Family play button? Do you guys know about that? I don't think I told you on YouTube. I think I only told you on Twitter. So I'm trying to negotiate a deal to get Boogie2988's play button. Roll it.
All right, let's do it.
I will give you a business plan that will make you fucking millions. Are you listening to me?
Yeah, but your last
Do you hear me?
plan was for me to lean in and play the heel, man. I can't do
Wait a minute.
that.
No. My last business plan was the Loud Cow podcast that would have made you rich. I'm the fucking businessman. I understand this, Boogie. You listen to me. You listen, you let me talk. This is what Boogie2988 needs to do, and it will make him a fucking fortune, people. Whoa, stop swearing. Stop swearing, Keemstar.
You're telling yourself.
Dude, this Keemstar on the podcast is unhinged, people. He's unhinged. To get real experts around him, real health experts, exercise people, and he needs to develop a DVD series, all right, where at the very fucking beginning, he's starting the workouts, and by the end of this DVD series that he's selling, this workout plan, he is skinny and in fit. There has never been one of these workout series that you pay for where the person teaching you starts off fat, and by the end, he himself is skinny. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all lies. You can put reality, credibility into the exercise space, and motherfuckers will buy that left and right. You will make $10 million fucking dollars, Boogie. That's a good plan.
It's a great plan.
It's a good plan. You know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about? The exercise like video series that you buy. It's always some fit guy starting off. Imagine Boogie's 400-pound, body or whatever, working out at the beginning of the series, and at the end of the series, he's skinny and fit. Like, that's a proven, 100% proven workout plan and diet plan. That's what he should do. He'll make millions. He'll never be poor again. Tell me that was not a good business idea. Also on our podcast, a couple weeks ago, do you guys know McJuggerNuggets, popular YouTuber back in the day? Jesse McJuggerNuggets. Well, he had a person that worked for him, Swift, was his cameraman and whatnot. And Swift actually recently has become trans and turned into Emily. Emily was accusing McJuggerNuggets of being transphobic. And so we had both of them on the podcast. Things got crazy. Go ahead and play it. This is both of them on the line, just going nuts.
You really want me to say the stuff that you
Do
said?
it, motherfuckers. World War III. Because half the shit you're going to say is going to be proven false anyway.
Swift, I leave the house and you start making inappropriate comments to my fucking girlfriend.
I asked her about her tank top because I was trying to figure out what kind it was so I could buy it. And you know that.
About putting estrogen in my drink. Start putting estrogen in my food.
Oh, stop. McJuggerNuggets is claiming that Emily now, formerly known as Swift, was putting estrogen in his food. I mean, this was a wild episode over on the Keemstar show. Again, it's only on YouTube. So I would say you guys have missed a lot over there. There was a clip of my girlfriend beating up Selva, which is my co-host. He did deserve it, but I don't think we should play it on this stream. So we'll have Chris or somebody spam in the chat the link to the Keemstar show. It's also in the description. Go over there. Make sure you guys subscribe. You have to, if you have some free time this weekend, you have to see some of these episodes. And we have a big show coming on Monday over on the Keemstar show. Are we missing something?
You did want to go over a little bit about how Boogie got a job offer from Meta.
Oh yeah. Let's follow up on that Boogie story. So we got to start with the tweet from Boogie where, do you guys know this story with Boogie? So basically, let me explain this to you. Boogie was getting harassed by Frank Hassel, all right, which is like this troll guy online. Frank Hassel was claiming that he was going to come to Boogie's house. And Boogie said, if you come to my house, I'm going to shoot you, all right? It got wild. It got crazy. This is a story of online harassment, bullying, and whatnot, right? Frank Hassel showed up at Boogie's house. Boogie came out to the front door, said, leave, and he fired a warning shot in the air with his pistol, all right? This was a big story at the time. In fact, we interviewed both of them on Drama Alert, but I think we put that on Storyfire because it was just way too edgy. Long story short, the local government filed charges against Boogie for a felony for firing off that weapon in city limits. So Boogie, the poor guy, he was the one being harassed, and now he's facing a felony, and he actually pleaded to a felony. And again, things were all right, though. He was making money in the crypto sphere, and now all his money is gone. So Boogie really falling on bad times. And so I kept telling him, and other people kept telling him, stop e-bagging. You need to go get a real job. This is what Boogie tweeted out in response to everyone telling him to get a real job. Go ahead, read it, Chris.
Hey guys, I've decided to take the internet advice and get a real job. Any company out there that wants to hire a felon who is disabled, who can't do physical labor, and is mentally ill with no degree and no work history for 20 years, who has an insanely bad reputation online.
Now, let's stop right there. Boogie makes a good point. For everybody telling Boogie to go get a real job, he makes a good point. He's a felon. And he's not, and he can't really do, physical labor, right? He can't. I mean, it would be good for him. He should try it, but he can't. So I get it. He made a very, very good point. And that's when our friends over at Meta PC, use code KEEM, which, by the way, this show and this whole studio is being powered by Meta PC right now. They actually offered Boogie a job. Play this.
Boogie, listen, I've been thinking about it real hard, and I want to fly you out here to Arizona to do a test day at Meta PCs. I want you to build some PCs for us, kind of see how you vibe with the culture. Maybe there's some opportunities there. What do you think? I'll fly you out, put you up in a nice hotel, and we'll see how it vibes. What do you think, Tony? Good idea?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
Let's get Boog out here.
Unbelievable, excuse me, that Boogie is actually getting a real job offer. I'm telling you, Meta PC has done a lot of amazing things for the community. They've sent PCs to people that have got scammed. There's so many different stories. We've covered it on Drama Alert. I did like a little promo with them once. And the other business I've done with them is I've just asked them when I needed like a PC, and they've sent me one. I wish you could see this amazing thing that's running this show.
You could put the front cam on. That's still connected to the webcam.
Oh yeah, go ahead, try it.
There you go.
Well, it's not gonna get there.
No, here, let me try.
There it is.
Yeah, let me try.
It looks horrible. It's not good. It's messed up.
It's all right. We'll post it later.
Yeah, we'll post it later. So, I think that's pretty much it. Is there anything else everybody in the chat would like to talk about? Anything you would like to talk about? Now is the time to put it in. And if you could read the super chats, as long as they're appropriate.
Yeah, of course. I got you. Let's pull this up. Go to Drama Alert.
Did I forget to turn members on?
No, we've actually received some memberships.
Oh, we do have members.
So they get auto-logged in.
Okay.
So let's see here. Let's pull up some of the super chats for you guys. Monetization, supers.
All right. If you want to just read them, and then I'll respond if I have to respond.
Yeah, of course. Big Red Draft, thank you for the $1.99. Why did you block me on Twitter? Okay.
You deserved it. I don't know.
At least you're honest about it. Domino Paradox, we love you, Keem.
Thanks. Sorry, that seemed so dickish. I'm like, thanks, because I was texting.
Oh, come on.
Thank you. I love you too. I'm so sorry.
No A was taken. Thank you so much for the follow back the other day. It made me tear up hard.
Yeah, that guy was in our podcast, and he bought a Teddy Steele's hoodie, which is available over at Keemstar.com. So I made a deal with him. I said, you buy a hoodie, I'll follow you back.
Nice. Love to see it. Awesome Adam from 2099 hearts with a thanks.
Thank you, Adam.
Dill with pancakes. I don't know. That's just emotes. Crazy Slick. I'll do it again. Orbit OS. Should I buy your shirt? Yes. Yes. Buy the
Keemstar.com.
Yeah.
Keemstar.com. And actually, if you do buy some Teddy Steele stuff, we're shouting out everybody that bought clothing on the next Keemstar show. When we go live. So make sure you get over there. Go ahead.
Sounds good. Baka Bean, me and my girl love you so much. Needed content.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
CP, yo, just jumped into the stream. Is Simply involved in this? I know he meant Slick. Slick involved with this. I know he and Miz collabed frequently.
Not in the new one. No. Because I spoke to the victim.
Scuba Steve HD, Keem, you see. I have no idea how to pronounce that.
Terrorizer and those are YouTubers.
Really? I've never heard
Meme stream, they made fun of Mini Lad. No, I haven't.
That's interesting.
We'll look that up and I'll cover that on next week.
Sounds good. A Strange Human. Are drama live streams the future of this channel now?
I think so. Until the studio gets up, until the studio gets going and stuff, I think so.
I think this super chat is a good idea. Just personally for me. Dan Halen, Wings and Boogie boxing match.
That would be amazing. I would absolutely love that. All right, I'm giving Leafy a ring right now because I promised you I would. Is there any other stories in the chat?
Not in the chat, but we do have the TwitchCon stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah, we got the Twitch console.
There's just too much stuff in that would get this dinged. Leafy goes, "Who is this new phone?"
Wait, no, he fucking did not.
He's got a new phone.
By the did he get that traffic ticket overturned or something? I saw somebody post a photo of him at court. That's funny as hell.
He said, "Give me 5 minutes." So we're calling. Leafy will be calling in 5 minutes. Can you invest into my Minecraft server? I'm averaging 1,000 players. Well, I don't know.
You think about bringing back
I don't know.
Minecraft Mondays?
I don't know. No, there is not an update with the Danny Duncan stuff. That got crazy. Did you follow that at all, Chris?
I realistically did not cover the Danny Duncan stuff. I didn't follow it as much, but I've heard rumblings about it. Nothing too in depth on it. You want to kind of like give a recap for people?
Yeah, people are saying leak his number. Long story short, like about I think 4 different women came forward and said when they were underage he made a move or whatever.
Oh, shit.
And I thought there would be more, but it just kind of like ended right there.
Fizzled out.
Dream. There were allegations last night about Dream, but they're like BS, aren't they?
They're complete BS. It's basically a Carson situation 2.0, as somebody on Twitter put it. I think Tipster put it that way, and to be honest, it's accurate. The age gap is nothing to.
So Dream's a popular content creator. Somebody made allegations last night. I glanced at them and said, I don't think this is anything. Sent it to my team. My team reviewed it and they said, don't cover this. And that's kind of all I know. And I believe that was deleted. So
yeah, they privated their Twitter and everything once it came out, and everyone was like, "This is a nothing burger. Why is everyone taking it seriously?"
Right. Who's watching the fight tomorrow? One in the chat if you're going on DAZN to watch Misfits 2 with Churdleys versus Jay Swindler, Slim versus Ryan Taylor. There's a couple other good fights on there too. I'm just curious. It seems like what I don't understand about this, why isn't Slim the main event, right? Slim has the best boxing record. The only one that has a better record than him is Jake Paul. Jake Paul. That's the only one. That's the only one. So that's going to be a great event. What's up?
I did want to ask about that. Like, why is Churdley's the main event? It doesn't make any sense. Like, that's actual beef that Slim has with Ryan.
I think at the time, when this was decided, Slim didn't knock out FaZe Temper yet. All right. So Slim had some big wins. He had some big wins after that. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I can't wait. Especially this girl fight. It's the first Misfit female fight.
Really
excited about that. I'm just gonna call this fool back.
Who do you think's gonna win in the female fight?
I'm going with Astrid Wet.
You going Astrid?
The girl that tried to kiss JJ?
That one?
Yeah.
Is that your main reason, just because you tried to kiss him?
Oh, well, I've been talking to her for a while. I don't really know the other girl.
Okay, fair enough.
Student. Guys, I've been in this situation before. When Leafy says it's going to be 5 minutes, it can be like 30 minutes. So I tell you what, all right? Before a week from now, I will go live with Leafy is here. I promise you that. Let's read these last super chats.
That would actually be super cool, dude. All right, let's pull it up. I'm going to refresh. All right. Let's see here. All right. All right. All right, let's pull these up so people could see their names now. All right, so not so Google anymore. What if KSI grabbed Astrid? Hashtag me too.
That's true. That actually brings up a great point. You know, Astrid went in for a kiss, right? If the sexes were changed, that would be a thing. That would be like a Me Too thing. It's weird how we have that.
Right. Let's take a look here. Sonic LOL Productions. We have H3 podcast at home. Okay.
Oh, they must enjoy Dead Air.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the Dead Air show.
Hannah Animal. Chris is doing a great job. Thank you, Hannah.
By the way, on our last podcast, yeah, we did cover H3H3.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Because they're stealing, allegedly stealing designs. So there was like 12 different stolen designs from his clothing brand, Teddy Fresh, that we covered and we showed. So that's on the new Keemstar podcast. But then 15 new designs. So that's a total of almost 30. Just under 30 designs. And of course, we didn't find that. That is coming from a subreddit known as Frenemies 3, because there's a lot of H3H3 fans that are really upset. And so when they put criticism over on the H3H3 podcast subreddit, they get banned. All right. There's not freedom of speech over there. So they created their own subreddit called r/frenemies3, where they start criticizing that show and the people involved. All right, what do we got here?
What do we got? Well, we also have the other thing, Keem, that they posted the shirts for you on the H3 subreddit. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
They banned it immediately.
Yeah. Well, because look, this is the gist of it, right? Because they've been heavily inspired or stealing, allegedly, designs from all different, big brands, little creators on Etsy. I just find it ridiculous because Hila Klein, I remember when she launched that clothing brand, she had like a sketchbook and she would show the audience that she was designing stuff. Well, apparently they don't do that anymore. Apparently they're just being heavily inspired by other stuff. Just watch the newest Keemstar Show podcast and you'll see it.
Greatly.
Maybe you could bring that up real quick and just skim through where we're talking about on the Keemstar Show, where we're talking about some of these designs so they pop up so the audience can see them.
Do you want to read out the super chats while I'm pulling that out?
I will, but you're going to cover my screen.
All right. Got it.
So
Here.
All right. So we left off with.
Let's take a look here. We were at plants towards the bottom.
Okay. Plants. Oh, okay. Keem signed me trying to fight. I just lost 30 pounds so far. And that is from Hit HD Live. Ain't HD Live. Interesting. A lot of people trying to fight. Crazy Slick sending another $2 saying, I'm coming for you next, Chris. Chris!
Let me sleep by myself when I drink. Jeez.
We're going to have to buy Chris a chastity belt. If you're not familiar with what that is. Like back in medieval times. To protect daughters, they would make this like metal underwear type thing that you needed a key to open. So yeah. Let's see here.
We have deleted.
Hey Keem, what about your hair? Can you please show us? I have no hair, so I can't. Leamy shows. I can't read this. It's too far away from me. Figure it out.
Yeah, sure. Let me show you some stats on it. Add me up on Discord or hit Craft Bumble on Twitters.
Y'all be typing some stuff that just doesn't even make sense. All right, let's watch this clip real quick so we can get back to it. We got extreme ADHD on here.
Yeah, very.
I thought you already pulled it up. No?
No.
Okay.
Give me a second.
All right.
This up.
Just go somewhere we're talking about. Right there, that bear.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
That is a good clip. I like
Bring that back a little bit.
Bring that back a little bit.
Bring that back a little bit.
Right here.
Okay. Play it from here.
Got it for you, man.
A clothing thief, and we're not going to have any of it.
Okay, let's scroll down a little bit more.
Okay, so chat, you saw the first one. What are your thoughts?
Oh,
Here's the
I
second
played
one.
this video game.
You like this video game?
This is a good video game. I actually had this. I had the little gun, Dangerous Hunts.
Yes.
2013. There was a gun. You'd put it in your Wii remote.
In a bear.
Yeah, it was good. It was a PS3.
Okay.
It was an Xbox game. It was a Wii game.
How is this connected to Teddy Fresh?
Oh,
this
it
is so
can't
weird.
be connected.
It can't be, Gila.
Hila!
Not good, Gila!
I thought they were. You see what I'm saying? And so on the podcast, we go over almost 30 different alleged thefts of Ethan Klein and Hila Klein's clothing brand, Teddy Fresh, taking designs allegedly. So, all right. Back to the super chats, Chris. If you want to read them for us, you don't have to bring them up on screen. Just read them.
All right, sounds good.
And I will react.
Read and react. Gotcha. Let's pull up monetization. Supers. Got a bunch of them in now. Let's see here. Faith. All right. Let's go Buffalo from Twiz.
Hey. Chris is from Buffalo too, to be honest.
I wasn't born here.
Yeah.
But I love this place. Let's go. We got, hey, Keem, can you say let's get right into the news?
Let's get right into the news. Got it.
Nice. And $3, take my money. Thank you, Taken. Appreciate it.
Taken's a real one. He donates on the podcast. He's donating here.
You got to love those people.
Yep.
New Yorkers, a GTA 5 roleplay YouTuber named Polecat234 has been called out for allegedly talking to minors.
Whoa. We'll look into that one for you, chap.
Yeah, definitely interesting. Dr. YouTube, Keem, what about G and G? No. What?
G? G?
All right, we got Drunk 3PO. Hey, Keem, are you still open to coming on smaller podcasts?
Oh, I do that all the time.
Oh, you do?
I just got to know about them.
All right.
I go on podcasts with like 100 viewers. Like, you know.
Well, he's letting you know his Twitter is Dunk3Pro.
I meant to say 100 subscribers, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
Hit me up on Twitter.
All right, and we have Jason with Keem. Every time Salvo annoys you, I send Boogie $100. You're going to go broke.
Sweet.
You're going to go broke, dude.
And then I see the final donation in here asking if that lawsuit is still going on. Yes, it is, and I can't really say anything about it because a lawsuit is going on. But guys, if you're watching these fights tomorrow, make sure you click on Mybookie. All right, place a bet over there. Get your bets in right away. If you want more Keemstar, you got to get over to the Keemstar Show here on YouTube. That link is also in the description, or you can just look it up. It's a verified channel. You can't miss it. That's all I got for you. I will be live again in a couple days with Leafy is here. Oh my gosh, stop sending donations. All right, read these new ones. Read these new ones.
Please pray for my brother. He just had a heart valve replaced and is in the ICU on a breathing machine.
Ooh.
Sorry for that.
All right, moment of silence. Okay, next one.
Start a podcast with Leafy. Force him to make content again. Harass him. We need Leafy back. Tell him to go on Rumble. Here's my money, please, please, please.
Leafy, way too edgy. All right. Can we shout out these members real quick, and then we'll wrap this thing up.
Let's take a look here. We have 3 new members at the current moment for Drama Stand tier. Vid, Urza, and Caustic.
Thank you guys so much, and I'll keep you updated. Follow me on Twitter if you want updates on everything that's going on. If you want daily Drama Alert videos, we put them over on Snapchat. So, yeah, we'll see you guys.